Alright, what's up guys? We are back for another video. Today is something kind of a little bit different. We are winter time. I need to do some winter upgrades and change the oil, and I decided to pull the spark plugs to kind of take a look. I have not pulled them since we got it running, so just kind of wanted to take a look. They have a lot of drive time, a lot of idle time on them, but I just want to take a look at the straps. Talking with some of my buddies, we had a decent amount of timing in this. Some people's ran more, some people, obviously ran less, but it's been running good. It didn't seem like it had a whole lot of detonation or anything like that, but I wanted to pull the spark plugs because sometimes on these motors, kind of the old school stuff, you cram a bunch of timing in it, until it runs good, or until it knocks, and then kind of back it down, or until it starts detonating, then you back it down from there on this thing. Sometimes too much timing can kind of hurt you. So I got all the spark plugs already pulled. We're going to take a look at them. I've already looked at them, and that kind of was what I was thinking it was going to be, but let's go take a look. All right, so you can see my nice little makeshift spark plug holder I made out of some styrofoam here, but I have each cylinder, 1 through 8 listed here. And as I was going through, what I'm looking for on these spark plugs here is, like I said before, there's a lot of drive time on these, okay? So I'm not really looking for lean rich, looking for more timing mark. And honestly, I'm kind of new to reading spark plugs. I'm still trying to get better at it, but I'm, learning as I go. But from what I am seeing, I'm seeing the timing mark more down here around the base, which usually is meaning there's too much timing in the motor. You want it more in this area right here. And I'm more down here, which, like I said, it's running fine. But here's a kind of an example on cylinder number, looks like 5. This one has a different timing mark than all the other cylinders, which is interesting. This one's about right where it needs to be. And that's a normal. I talked to some some people I know, and they said that's relatively normal for certain cylinders to want either more or less timing than others. All the other spark plugs pretty much look the same, besides cylinder number 5, where it looked pretty decent from what I can see. Like I said, I'm no expert. Cylinder number 7, as you can see, we got some oil on the spark plug, which I don't know how much longer this motor is going to have in it, to be honest with you, but we're going to run her until she goes. It's just kind of how it is. But the main thing I saw here was, I don't know if you can see that down on the porcelain. There's little black dots. There they are. Little black dots, which is a sign of detonation. Number 7 on LS's, from what I've been told, is, more of the problem cylinder. So I'm seeing little black dots on the top of the porcelain. So obviously we haven't burned off any straps or anything, so it can, it's not crazy hot, but it's relatively, getting there. That cylinder number 7 was the only one I saw that had, black speckles on the porcelain. But I think what we're going to do is take it down a couple degrees on the whole entire timing map table. We may be able to add some of it back in to see how we're doing. But I'll the next slide you'll see, we're going to get into Holly. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to try to. I'm going to put some new plugs in, gap them, throw them in, fresh ones, and then make a couple pulls and see where we're at from there. And then just kind of tune with what the plug is reading. But we're going to jump over on Holly. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to kind of take some timing out of the motor, maybe look at cylinder number 5 a little bit and see how that is. We'll see you there. All right, guys, let's get into Holly here. We're gonna go ahead and open my tune file. Okay, so we're gonna look at the timing table I have here. Get this junk out of the way. Okay, so this is a timing table that's been in the car. On Holly, it's pretty neat how they do this. It's RPM versus map based, and as you climb up in the RPMs and wherever you are versus your map versus RPMs, where you're going to determine where you are in the graph. When the boost starts rolling in, a lot of the section here, I'm about 18 degrees, and then once I climb up towards that 17 and 19 pounds of boost, I'm in the 17 degrees area, which is a decent amount for an LS. That is, it's like I said, there's people, if you get on the forums, there's people running 21 degrees, there's people running 18, 19, 20 degrees, there's people running 14, 15 degrees. It varies, and every engine's going to be a little bit different. What I'm going to do is just tune to my plug. I'm going to do the best I can. Like I said, I'm learning. I'm no expert or anything like that, which I think everyone here knows that already. What I'm going to do is take my timing table down 2 degrees. We're going to start there and see how that goes. So at this point, we're going to be 16, about 15 degrees here. And I think what I'm going to do is obviously go out and look at my spark plugs, drive it, go to the track, and manipulate this timing depending on, depending on how it's running, So I think that's going to be the most relevant data. It's going to, I care what the car runs. Obviously you can tune on the dyno, you can see what's making more power, but there's nothing more real than a time slip and seeing that ET drop or so on and so forth. So that's what I'm going to do. It took 2 degrees out of it all over. There's some things we can do in here as well, which is going to be, individual cylinder timing correction. So as you saw in the other one, from what I'm seeing, it seemed like cylinder number 5, the timing mark was at about where it needed to be, where all the rest of the cylinders were looking a little bit too lean, give or take. It could probably be pretty close, but I'm going to put new plugs in, run it, and see what cylinder 5's timing mark is versus the rest of the cylinders. And if it looks like cylinder 5 can use more timing, I can go in here and put 2 more degrees of advance ignition on cylinder number 5, and that will bring that cylinder back to firing at 18 whatever degree, whatever it was before, and then the rest of it should be pretty close. So that's kind of what I'm going to do to help on that. You can do the same kind of thing with cylinder number 4 if here, if I need cylinder 7, if I need to kill a degree of timing in it just because of that. Same way on the fuel correction, you can add a little bit more fuel, make it a little bit more fat in cylinder number 7, or any of your cylinders, whatever. If you have a problem cylinder, there's things you can do for that. So that's what we're going to do. We'll get this thing loaded in, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I got that tune loaded up in the car. You're going to see some more videos coming real soon. I got some more spark plugs on the way. We'll get those thrown in. I need to get the oil changed. I also got a decent amount of tools gifted to me by one of our family friends, so thank you again. I was thinking about making a video just kind of going through what I got and then making a list of what I still need. Again, I'm starting to build my tool collection. I didn't have a whole lot of stuff. I've always used my dad's stuff growing up, so I was kind of spoiled in that area. But anyway, I think we're going to go through some of that stuff, and then once I got everything I need, I can start working on the car some more. I've had stuff I need to do. Boom, those arms. I got some springs I need to put in. I want to nut bolt check the car. I want to check some things. I got I've said it before, my neighbor here has a lift at a shop of his, so I kind of want to get it there, do some of these things while it's on the lift. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see a video here real soon when we get some more stuff in. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys.